Hey, church, we are so excited for this weekend. You're probably at the point where you're thinking that we're going to start up our worship service here for the night, but actually this weekend is going to look a little bit different. So
check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this working? Can you hear me?
Buford.
Can you hear me?
Buford.
Who are you?
Buford, my name is Regan. I'm one of the pastors on staff here, and I'm in the middle of doing a video to the church
I'm in the middle of rehearsing. Like Wes called me and he's like, Wes, we need you this weekend. You're going to be singing and leading the church in worship.
Listen, Wes is amazing. He's always on top of all the details. But this weekend, we don't have a worship service. We canceled all of our services for this weekend.
So I'm not singing?
You're not singing
You
this weekend.
canceled worship.
And we canceled our regular services for this weekend.
Why?
Well,
I mean, come on, I'm here.
We thought that it would be a great idea in order to get our church out and loving their neighbor during the summer.
Did you talk to God about that one, like canceling church?
Yes, we get that question often, actually. We actually have, as a church, have been praying about this for the past couple months. We're really excited to take Jesus literally to go out and love our neighbor. So instead of the regular worship services, we're going to be worshiping through services. So what did you sign up for this weekend?
Well, I think I'm going to go camping actually this weekend. It seems like if you're not holding it, like, it's a weekend off. I can go camping.
Well, that's perfect. Let's say that you are camping or that you're out of town this weekend. We can still have you join us this weekend for one of our projects.
What do you mean?
We have about 10 different projects that people are doing, and one of them is simply a prayer walk. So you could join us for a prayer walk.
A prayer walk? What's that?
A prayer walk is where you walk and you pray at the same time. It's actually...
Dude, do you think, like... I walk with my eyes closed and I pray with my eyes no. I can't even talk.
Well, for this,
how are you supposed to walk and pray?
You probably don't want to walk with your eyes closed while you're doing a prayer walk. So what you're actually looking to do in a prayer walk is, let's say you're camping. Okay. You go walking around the campsite or go for a hike, and you're just trying to be present to where God is and how He's moving. And if you bump into people, maybe not literally.
Okay, I don't want to bump into danger.
You also want to be careful what strangers that you talk to, for sure. But you can simply approach people and say something like, hey, our church is right now doing a prayer walk. How can I pray for you? Is there something going on in your life that I can pray for you about?
Yeah, Regan, I think I'm going to be sick.
You're going to be sick.
I'm going to be sick.
Well, if you're planning on being sick this weekend, if that's one of the things that you're planning on doing, we also have some different ideas. You could be a part of our card ministry.
Ooh, I got the cards. I'm pretty good at cards,
No,
Give me some cards, shuffle them up, deal them out, a little bit of blackjack,
Not blackjack or magic tricks. We're not talking about that kind of card ministry. We're talking about simply writing a note of encouragement. So let's say that you are sick this weekend or you're shut up in your house and you can't get out. You can join our card ministry. And what that is simply writing a note of encouragement to someone. Now, we're going to have a group of people who are going to come to the church here between 9 and 11. And they'll come and they might write a note to some of the people at Sterling Correctional or to Kairos and some of the people in the prison systems or one of the nursing homes. There's so many different people that just need some encouragement. Maybe you could do that.
Maybe, but I don't have any cards or paper or really anything in my house. What am I supposed to do?
Well, we do have some amazing cards here at the church, but if you don't have...
I've seen those! Oh, the fancy schmancy ones. Yeah. You want me to create one of those?
Well, you don't have to have... We do have beautiful cards, and they are very creative and very fancy, but you don't have to have one of those. You could simply use a sheet of paper at home or a card if you have one.
I don't got one, man. I don't have any of that in my house.
You could use
all technology.
You could use just about anything to write a note of encouragement to people.
How about this? This gonna do?
Well, almost.
The handkerchief, I got a lot of those.
Almost
Carry
anything,
those around.
Almost anything, Buford. So you could join us and be a part of this. What we're really looking for is 200 people. Right now we have a lot, but we're not quite to our 200 mark. So Buford, do you want to join us and love your neighbors the way that Jesus told us to?
Well, you know what? As I was thinking about those cards, I got this friend Eustace that we are good friends in college and stuff, and I saw on Facebook the other day that things are not going very well for him. I think maybe I could reach out to him. Would that work?
That would be good. You saw him on the Facebook.
Facebook.
You saw a friend on the
The
Facebook.
Facebook. You guys heard about the Facebook?
Maybe on the Facebook, you may know of some people who need some encouragement. So yes,
Yeah.
you can write simply to anybody you want and encourage them as a way to love them.
Let's do that. Okay.
Awesome. So you want to help talk to the church here?
Okay, yeah. I'm all in. Guys. I'm going to be one of those 200.
That makes two of us.
Two of us. Woo!
So the two of us, if we just had 100 more pairs of people, we're not a pear or an orange
100. I just said
or an
100.
apple.
We're two people.
We're two people.
2 people.
And so if we had 198 other people, then we'll make our goal of having 200 people out this weekend serving and loving other people in the name of Jesus.
That's a great idea.
So,
I'm in.
So Buford, do you think that there's any good excuse that someone at home watching this video would have to not join us this weekend?
Not really. I mean, I tried to be sick. I tried to go camping, and he still had things to do. You got no excuse.
We really have tried hard in order to help you to not have any excuse to join us. Whether you're tuning in and you're seeing this Saturday night at 5 o'clock, our normal time, or Sunday at 3 in the afternoon, we would still love for you to be able to join us.
Sweet. I think that's it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Now, I have one other thought. There's some of you who may want to join us, but you may be in a family where you're the only one who loves Jesus. And so if you're in a situation where you're with a spouse or a partner...
You know what? You could serve them.
What do you think? Tell me some more. What do you think you could do?
So I got some family and they don't really know Jesus, and I've lived with them at portions of time. You could do the dishes, you could take them out to dinner, talk with them. One random act of kindness. Try to spur it on.
I love that. We hadn't even thought of that, but if you're in a house where you're the only believer there, sometimes your best place for you to serve is right there at home. And we would encourage you to do a random act of kindness. Maybe it's doing the dishes for someone. Maybe it's cooking a special meal, or maybe it's cleaning someone's car. There's lots of ways that we can serve and love other people in the name of Jesus, starting in our house, in our neighborhoods, and in our communities. So we're thankful that you're going to join us this week, and we really hope that you'll join us.
I'm joining.
All right, that's all we have for this whole weekend, so hopefully we'll see you out there. And if by chance you do jump in on one of these, which we're hoping that you're going to, we would love for you to either still sign up online or just to shoot us an email at the church and let us know what you did, so we can give you a high five and just know how many people are out there this weekend serving Jesus.
High five.